stations who can cast, sink arrows, and extra attack. She's training elven fluency. She's strutting to the bar. She's improving her abilities and gaining gold by the stack. I want a girl with a short sword and the skills to back it.
But so I cut the song short. You know, y'all know how it is. It's you know, short skirt, long jacket, but it's the parody done by Arcane Anthems. If you want to know more about them, check out their website under, well, pretty much in Twitch, Twitter, anything Arcane Anthems. And if you want to get to know the man, check out our Attack of Opportunity interview of the man behind the scenes who writes that music. That's once again Arcane Anthems, and we thank him for having free content. Here's one of the guys out there that's putting up free music for anybody to use, whether it's your home table game or someone like me trying to avoid royalty costs, you know, because you guys would be surprised how much copyright and royalty costs just for music that movies and stuff lay out. It's crazy. Bob Dylan? Is it Bob Dylan? One of the old greats just sold, not his music, the rights to his music for like $500 million.
It was Bob Dylan, yeah.
Was it Bob Dylan?
It was the master, so it's all the music. Yeah, it's everything. Yeah. They can do what they want with it.
His entire catalog, and it's just like, geez. That's an incomprehensible amount of money to me right now.
Well, it's better than, what was it? Paul McCartney suggested to Michael Jackson to invest in things like that. So Michael Jackson said, sure, that's a great idea. And then outbid Paul McCartney on the Beatles catalog and broke up their friendship forever.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that too. I wish I listened to the same radio station when we were driving around. So, back in the saddle, I believe when Corey had to tap out the other night, that we pretty much just ended the episode without him knowing, because we were like, oh, look at that. We're going into overtime, and we just ended it. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys are staring down the neck of 5 undead, which became 4 undead, which became 3 undead, and now they're starting to, some of these skeletons, bloody as they are getting back up. And I have got one, if you pay attention to the battle board, that's got a little white highlight around him, looming over Crom. And I believe I don't like you, Mr. Crom, and I'm going to pretty much just attack you. Nothing personal. It's just my MO, you know. Claw out of bed, seek out living, get my hate on, and attack. Coming at you with his claws, hitting you once, sticking in the agile finesse weapon modifier of -4, possibly getting you a second time. No. Crom, you take D4 +2 slashing this thing, again gashing along your arm for 5 points of damage. Our next contestant on Do You Want to Date a Skeleton? Huggy, they're coming at you with claws, give you a big hug, and then they rake your back. I mean, well, they're red skeletons, yeah, red room, no? Okay. Next up, I have a skeleton attacking our monk. We never said he was a pacifist, so it's not unfair for me to attack him. He'll probably attack right back when it's his turn. Clawing at you, sir, with a 20, not natural, for a hit. And a 16, which is actually, sorry, I forgot the modifier, 12, but that's still a miss because he is awesome. Jumping, flipping out of the way. And our monk takes 1d4 +2 slashing damage, and 6 points goes to Mr. Anvil of the Bender. Then I've got open space. And I believe, after setting a couple of us on fire, because Troy Phillips is in the house, I did very well with you last week. You were upstaging your alchemist who, well, actually, until he started converting fire potions into healing potions to save your butts and actually deal out some minor holy water damage, you were actually upstaging him. But now the floor is all grog-tot, so you better up your game, man, if you want to get back into the ring of impressiveness. So,
come in hot.
This, yeah. This Unsy beatsy little skeleton, who doesn't seem to want to move. There we go. Comes at you. Yeah, for 1 action and attempts to claw you, sir.
All right.
I'm just going to change my opponent here. With the 1 claw and a miss. And agile finesse weapons only have to suffer -4. A second claw For an actual hit, Nargit gets slashed and takes 5 points. And yet another undead. This skeleton. Now, these guys, there is such a thing as intelligent undead. And these things do think instinctively, but the fact that you're surrounded by a zombie and the skeleton, this thing does not think so tactically as to take a step just to flank you. And if any DM goes, and I'll flank you with it, that's a dick move. All right, this thing is nasty. It's made contact with you, and it just continues to rake and claw. That is nasty enough. Pulling out, not, I wouldn't say superior tactics, but pulling out like 101 tactics on something that's obviously would not incorporate them, to me, I just think is dirty pool, old man. Clawing at you for a miss, sticking the modifier in the second claw, coming at you again, sir, with a hit, breaking your arms, huggy, for 5 points of damage. That seems to be a reoccurring number here. Which brings us back to the next skeletal undead. Hey, you know what these guys can do? Troy, because you weren't here before?
What's that?
These things regenerate. Your character knows, but the player doesn't know. And they can pull their heads off and throw them at you. It's awesome. Just thought you should know, because actually you were the one, I think, was it Grogtot or was it you that was making the occult rolls? Joe?
Was not me.
Oh, okay.
It was me then. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I had that's how you were helpful during the fight before you started tossing fire around. You're like, it's this and this, and they just made everyone more afraid.
Well, I've destroyed this one once, so let's see if it gets up again.
Yes. And when it actually blows up, by the way, it goes kaboom. It's really nasty. You do not want to be at like ground zero.
That's right, I think I'll have to make another reflex save.
And now, as a reaction, okay. Nope, never mind. Oh, here we go. Our second undead. Someone had nudged it for like a point, and the blood seems to travel over the bones, suturing, and it actually regenerates its level in hit points on its turn as a reaction, but it's wasting its reaction to do so. But just so you know, skeleton number 3 sutured itself back up. It's back up to 4. Now these things do not have a lot of hit points. So anyway, this thing, as a reaction, starts to regenerate right in front of you. And now we're going to the zombies. Shambling undead, number 1. There, we have a map. Shambling undead, number 1, is right beside our monk. And again, not moving to flank, even though it would be so tasty if I could. I'm going to pound you with a melee fist, and not just any melee fist. I think if I land this hit, certain tabletop audio, free again to enhance your gaming experience. I have some unarmed strike noises that I'm going to use against the monk instead of for the monk, like I did last episode, because it's just fun. And he misses. I don't think I have a swing and a miss noise.
Are those certain sounds coming from old Power Rangers gloves from the 90s?
I don't know. No, actually, again, I've interviewed this gentleman, and he has like a studio in New York, and he started making ambient noises for his son's game, and it grew from there. But skip the Sirenscape subscription and gets really good stuff for free. Of course, shout out. We are actually a patron. I've got 4 years of shows I've been using this guy's stuff, so we actually are on his Patreon. Send him, the boy, the nice man, a little juice for everything he's done for us. I do not have finesse weapons that are agile for this big lumbering oaf, so its second attack against you, Corey, is a -5. But it manages to roll a natural 20 and get a crit, so when you lumber and you think you've got the pattern figured out, it just raises a foot and whacks you right where it hurts. You take 2d6 instead of 1d6. 2d6 plus 10 points of damage. Sorry, plus 6 points of damage for a total of 10. But that's not the best news. The best news is I get a free grab. So if this sucker hits you, I automatically manage to get a hold of you. Now, there's a little difference between grabbing and grappling, especially in this, okay? So its first action is a swing and a miss. Its second action is an attack, and because I have my third action open and hit with that attack, last monster's action was successful strike. I have an action open, and I grab, and I've got a hold of you. Till the end of my next turn. Creature is grabbed by whichever body part the monster attack with, yada, yada, yada. Using grab extends the duration of the monster's grab until the next turn. Okay, so now we're getting into wrestling where you can use athletics, Corey, or, sorry, Mr. Animal Bender, to, like, break free. But this thing has a hold of you like a bouncer at a bar, and, you know, here comes the other fist. He's just going to start connecting with it. And that's that undead. And last but not least, I am trying to get through this quickly. I have an undead that is not only special and has its attention focused on Kraga. Before we jump to Kraga, there's one teensy little thing that this thing does on its turn. Who is within 10 feet of the zombie next to our monk? Nobody. Our monk. This thing gives off such a nasty, festering aura that all your current wounds, I see some, because if you're not wounded, you're fine. But if you are wounded, this thing's aura causes those wounds to fester. I'm just going to make sure that this is not taking up actions. Rotting aura. No, it does not spend any action. Zombie emits an aura of rotten disease that causes wounds to fester and turn sour. Any living creature that starts its turn within 10 feet of the zombie and is not at full hit points takes... Oh, your turn, not mine. I'm sorry. You can move away. If you don't want to fester, I'll go back to beating on Kraga. Apologies. Where was I? Oh, yes. Kraga noises. I know you guys can't hear those sound effects until you get to, like, you know, listening to it, but it hit. I prematurely risked the. Anyway, a hit and a free grab with my second action, and I will try to use my final action. Now, these are combat actions, so I'm pretty sure since I hit him with the first one and use my second attack or second action to grab him, because I'm using my third attack, it's actually at -10. Because I don't want to get called out. I don't want to get called out for cheating. So be careful how you stack your effects, and that's obviously a miss. Did I wound you? Yes, Kraga took 9 points of damage. Thank you for coming out. And now we get back to the top of the round. That was the end of the round that Corey geeked out onto in the last episode. We are at Grog Tot. You are up. Nargrin, get ready. You are on deck. This is where you look up at your spells. This is where you get those buttons ready. This is where you are on decking. Please get ready, Nargrim. I know you've been gone for a couple of weeks. This is before Christmas.
I have been preparing since we got online. We're good to go.
All right, buddy. Grog Tot, what do you want to do?
All right, so there's not much, directly I can do. I'm almost out of my fancy trick. I'm going to do it one more time, though.
Okay.
I am going to move 20 feet north to put a clear... There's nothing between me and my target. I'm going to target the skeletal undead 6 and going to do my fancy trick again of tossing my healing potion with my last infused reagent to turn it into a healing bomb kind of thing.
Okay.
Like I did last time.
Yeah. Now, this thing is, like, barely forming up. It's, like, barely standing. So you can try to finish him off. Well, no, that's a good tactic. Like, finish him off while he's down.
So, let's see. Just going to grab it here. Boom.
I think he means critical with that boom.
That apparently that is. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. So it apparently did not roll my damage, which I have a damage on there. I don't know why I did, but that's fine. Critical is just double damage, correct? Two dice.
Yeah, but it actually will add modifiers. So let's pull up Grog here. Oh, right. You're doing this manually, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is there a bonus to your damage? Like an
It's
action?
1d6. It's whenever it's used as a healing potion, it is 1d6 plus 1.
Okay.
So I don't know if all of that was fully translating to the damage, but
Oh, right, because you're doing the mini vial, right? You're doing the impromptu holy water.
yeah.
All right, so I was giving you, what was I giving you? I was giving you like minimum damage plus 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of, what was it, like 1d2, you get 2d2. No, I was giving you 1d3, right? What was
I
giving
don't
you?
remember.
I think I was giving you like a single point because it was such a MacGyvered thing. So
Yeah.
instead of 2 points, it automatically does 4.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
And yeah, you cause this thing to, to melt. Now, I'm not fully formed, so I don't think I'm going to explode. Because, not to mention, Crag is like right in front of it. Boom, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you melt this sucker. And hopefully it stays down.
I'm backing up. I'm stammering in combat as I try to keep my composure.
Instead of turning into jaggedy bone fragments, it turns into fragments, but the blood isn't, it's slick looking, but it's kind of like sap, like crimson red sap. Like it's obvious like caked on blood, like blood gets dried, scab, right, type of thing. Anyway, it falls to pieces in its bone fragments, and your alchemy reacts with the blood component and neutralizes it, and does not seem to be able to come back from that. So well played, sir. And not only do I think that's an ingenious idea, I'm going to give you a hero point for that.
Oh, yay. I like hero points.
Thinking out of the box. So don't forget, guys, you can spend hero points on these cards. If you want to do something extra cool. Now you have 2, instead of just saving one to save your butt. So Grogtot, anything else, sir?
No, that should be all my actions.
Alrighty. Which brings us to Nargrim. What do you want to do? Crom, get ready. You're on deck.
All right, Lucy, we've been sitting here throwing fire. Maybe we can shoot fire. Do you want to try the cone? And I will move myself a little bit here. Can I kind of move into this area here? Or where can I move to without actually causing, without getting like a attack of opportunity?
These things don't seem to be taking them.
Okay.
Not to mention,
now,
I think they were burning, well, some of them were burning their reactions, which are attack of opportunity, to heal themselves, right? So you should be okay.
True. There's something right beside Shambling Undead 1 on its right. Is that a dead one already, or what is that? Right beside Shambling Undead 1 on our map here.
That's a Corey.
Oh,
I know he looks really beat up, but that's Corey.
Okay. I say it wasn't even it wasn't registering as being okay. Gotcha.
Just trying to find out. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm looking at the player map and not the DM map, and we've had trouble with this before. Yeah, this is the one. Like, do you see how the enemy square is in front of you, but the mini's over there? Yeah, it's in front of you. Ignore that.
Okay, I got you. That was throwing me off there. Okay, is there any way I can line these two up here into a 15-foot cone without hitting Karam? If I kind of move around here, kind of line up 4 and 2 in that 15-foot cone without hitting them?
I think your better bet is to, because Karam goes next.
Yeah?
You tell him to move and just delay and go right after him.
That's what I'll do then. I'm going to hold Burning Hands, which is a 15-foot cone of flame, and I'll hold that until Karam moves. And I'll be like, Karam, move out of the way! I got some fire coming in. And that's it. I will hold my action until then. And I will cast Shield on myself, because that's a 1 action, so. As a cantrip.
Okay.
Is that allowed? Yeah, that's good.
As long as you have the actions for it.
I've got 3 of them, and Shield's only 1, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hang on a second. No, you're delaying your turn in initiative, right?
Oh, okay. That's what I'll do then.
So yeah, like
I'll just go back to where I was standing.
Stand where you are, and then now you can move in ready in action, but ready in action takes 2 slots. So if you want to like move somewhere, and then ready your action going, move, dude, move. And as soon as you move, it goes off, then that's fine. You know what I mean?
Well, sorry, if I move over here, then I can ready the action, cost the 2 slots to cast it as well, or I need 4 slots. How does that work?
No, it's like readying an action costs. Is it 1 or 2, Joe? I think it's.
Readying, I don't believe it costs anything extra, but I'll double check real quick.
Yeah, because I won't cast the shield because I got to move. So I'll move over and I'll have Burning Hands held until Kara moves.
Okay,
when he moves, I'll throw it over there.
While we're figuring out readying an action, right now we'll just put you on what they call a delay.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back where you were. Karam will do his thing, and then on your turn, you just move around, do everything you want.
Is Karam next? No, Cognul's next, I think, isn't he?
Karam's next.
Oh, okay,
right,
sorry.
You find
I'm
it?
ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. What's it say?
It does say 2. It just says choose a single action or free action you can use and designate a trigger. Your turn ends.
Okay.
That's what readying is.
A single action.
Yes, it is a single action.
So not a spell that costs 2. Right? Because an action is part of the 3-action economy. They're not talking about like a spell as a thing.
Right.
Yeah, so you could ready anything that only would be 1-action economy.
All right, well, then we won't do that then. Sorry, I'll change my mind on that. I'll go back.
Yeah.
I'm going to move myself 5, 10, 15. Well, I can't really get there.
You're all good. You just got to let the guy do his thing, and then...
Well, I can't ready 2 actions, and my spell is a 2-action spell.
No, but you can delay. You just say, I delay.
Okay. I just delay then. I'll just delay and I'll wait. Yeah.
Crom
I'll move back to where
goes,
it
and
was.
because the guys aren't
going
going
to
to
go. Gotcha. We'll do that.
Crom.
Perfect.
Oh crap. I am going to move Crom over to the east to try and help out our monk. And so I will use Devise Stratagem, so I can use my intelligence modifier for my attack hit. And I will swing at him. So I got a 10. Which is, oh. I'm assuming that's a miss.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that was all 3 of my actions then.
Okay. Did you move?
Yes, I moved over to Shambling Undead 1 right next to the monk.
Okay.
And then I used Devise
see,
Stratagem.
I see it now. It's again, it's moving your green lit square without moving you, so it looked like you're still there.
Oh.
It really doesn't like this map. It's protesting in Corey's favor. Okay, and that's you, sir. So, Nargrin, you want to jump back in? You take your move, take your steps, line up the guys in your 15-foot cone.
Right there, the 2 of them, and unleash hell on the 2 guys
now,
there.
hang on, before you do anything, we should be able to target 2 creatures, and if you can do something with your, go ahead, do your spell, it should resolve it for us all at once, so go right ahead.
It just does 2d6 damage to the guys here, and I will roll the, oops, wrong button, sorry, I don't need to roll an attack, my mistake. Where is it? Was that the actual dice damage?
It says cast Burning Hands at number 4. Nargrim, Burning Hands at Skeletal Undo 2.
Yeah, it didn't work that way. It's just
It said saving throw. It's showing me it's saving throws.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been a saving throw. Well, I guess it's a basic reflex saving throw. So yeah, so they both one succeeded, one succeeded, one. So I'm gonna damage it.
So the succeeding guy actually takes no damage,
and 9 damage to the guy who failed.
Okay, so as you see here, damage 0, skeletal undead 4. Skeletal undead only 4 points out of your 9 because it seems partially resistant to fire.
But it still got destroyed for now.
Yes, you flat out nuke it. But you do know that your fire is more potent.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. So we're good to go.
Yep.
All right, Lucy, good shot.
Not done yet. They explode.
Oh.
You nuked one of them, and it literally explodes. So the one, was it number 2? Where's number 2? Which one's
Undead 2, yeah.
Okay, you're lucky. The one in the back blows up and shatters around, and I think it's a 10-foot burst, and you're just out of the way. We're explosive death, blah, blah, blah.
Sister Whiskers, but we're
Holy
okay.
get a release take. Okay, only adjacent creatures. So no, you're good. You're fine.
Perfect.
We'll say you witnessed this. Nargrim knows what he's doing, even though Jory's playing catch-up. Anything else, Nargrim?
All done.
Okay. The mighty Kraga. Some call him Silver Tusk. Some call him Run at Dusk. Some call him One of Us. What's he gonna do?
Google gobble.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
You're not looking so good there, big guy. You got like 27
I'm
hits
fine.
out of 30.
Don't even talk about it.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. What do you do, man?
I'm raging. This only fuels my rage more. I will swing at this shambling undead 3 with my maul. I'm so freaking mad.
All right, one second. Let me just make sure he's targeted for you.
Yep.
Swing. Yep.
14 plus 8, 22. Ooh. That's a hit.
It's a critical, yeah. Very nice. Crit,
all right.
crit.
Boom.
Damage on him.
Yeah.
That's 32 damage.
Hulk smash. You squish this guy. You impact its skull right into its spine. Like it just.
The last thing he sees is his butthole.
Oh. Oh.
And for sound effect, we have a lovely club in it.
The skeleton. Did you say butthole?
Kraga smash.
Cute, but I'm not giving you a hero point just for like ripping off canon. Sorry. And that's one less to worry about. The tide is slowly starting to turn in our favor. Crag, have you anything else? You raged for one, and
no, I've already been
ignite.
raging. Like I've been raging, since
you burned through your actions, so you're good.
No, that's only one action, so I can swing at this other one beside me. Skeleton.
Doesn't it take you an action to do ignite your thing?
My rage has already been on since before this turn.
No, I mean like making your hammer hot. Didn't you do that?
No, that's like I just get fire damage with my rage because I have draconic instinct.
I'm sorry, I thought it was two different abilities. Sorry.
No, that's just me
bad.
using like my spicy description.
Do you want to play through and swing around at the skeleton behind you at -5? Or negative whatever? Next time.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just mark the guy for you.
Thank you.
Guy puts a little DM comes down, puts a little T on the ground. There you go. 4.
You're next, Bones.
Nice. Off he goes and swing and
Nipped it.
He's not going to be happy with that one, Bob. Right off the green. You imagine that a couple bards just follow you guys around doing like golf commentary for your battles? Would you guys shut up? You're not helping. We're inspiring you to do better by criticizing every swing. Kraga, that's it, sir. Yes?
Yeah, I have one more action, and I'm going to
hit him again. -10. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to move over to
straight south. Yeah, straight
Cogwheel's
south.
flank, and like go like in melee range of the other shambling undead one.
Okay.
So I can help Cogwheel over here.
All right. So yeah. Before I forget, who is flanking this shamble? Is it? It's Karam, right?
It's Karam and Krongol.
Okay, so before I forget, because I have to move the flag around, I'm going to give this guy the flanking condition now, so that you know what I mean? So like any hits dealt out by Corey or whatever, you know what I mean? Cool. I am friendly, flat-footed, fascinated, fatigued, fleeing, frightened. Okay. Don't have flanked. So but I am flat-footed because that's what it happens.
Fabulous?
I'm fabulous. Thanks for asking. Right. So back up the line to the mighty Cognual, Anvil Bender. What do you want to do, sir?
I don't know.
pause for. I thought that was like a dramatic pause. He's like, whoa, I don't know. Run, run.
So this guy's got a hold of me, correct?
Yes. So as a like a wrestling action, you can make an athletics check to break the grab.
Mm-hmm.
Against.
So,
yeah.
I'm going to invoke my Titan Wrestler.
Uh-oh.
Which you can attempt to disarm, grapple, shove, or trip creatures up to 2 sizes larger than you, or up to 3 sizes larger than if you are legendary in athletics.
Awesome! Like you just like grab him, do the judo flip. He grabs a hold of you.
Well,
And you
actually, sort of what I'm. Let's see if I make the roll, and then I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Okay, do you get a bonus with this or anything? Like, is there anything in the description?
No, there's no bonus. I just need to be trained in athletics.
Okay.
So if I make my athletics roll, which I get a 12.
Right, but it did say something about as if you were an expert.
I have to be trained in it.
Yeah.
If I'm 2 sizes larger, if I'm legendary in athletics.
Oh, okay. So,
but this guy isn't 2 sizes larger than me, I don't believe.
No, I know, but like there's trained, expert, master, and then legendary. So you actually got to pump some more into athletics before you start throwing elephants around, just so you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so you got a 12?
12.
All right. I still love the idea of like you grabbing his shirt, turning around, and like trying to flip him. It's like, crap. He's heavy. Get off me, man. So yeah. Now, if you were fighting a swamp creature with tentacles, you know, you'd be all over this, but this thing just grabs you and, yeah, Anyway, doesn't react to pain. Looks like a person, grabs like a person, but does not act like a humanoid, and you find your, let's say, your initial technique ineffective with a 12. We'll blame the technique, never the man. Or the dice rolls. So that's your opening move. You want to try again? You could try again at a -4. I guess it's wrestling. It's got to be agile, right? Sure it is.
Well, he's got me. Let's just try this.
Oh, that's right. You are grabbed. I need to give you the grabbed condition because that's probably going to mess with your AC and all kinds of nasty things.
Just what I need. You got to remember these things. Can't you forget?
Did
you just have a birthday? Isn't your memory starting to go?
Yeah, and I went and got like, you know, what was that the radio goes on about that stupid medication? If you take this, and no, I'm not talking about Viagra. You stay out of the gutter, Drew. I'm talking about the memory crap, right? I remember I have a heart on. No, I remember that. Yeah. No.
Ginkgo biloba.
I'll make it 3. That's it. Yeah, brand new jar. You know. I see. Send me like supplements for my birthday. That's what I got. B3 and D3 and D.
I'm just gonna let you know. I've been buying milk with that stuff in it for years, and it does nothing.
Oh, I know. It makes me feel better, and obviously Corey's not happy I'm taking it. So anyway, moving on.
No, not in this instance. It's good because you remember my name.
Yeah, I've been saying it all the way home. Anvil Bender. Cognal Anvil Bender is played by Corey the Monk. Yes.
Actually, you're not really doing that well because it's Adamantine Bender.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. There's the other monk of 6th level. So he's like better than you. In my other campaign, played by Ryan Messina, and his name is Anvil Bender. So sorry.
It's not Belladonna, right?
No.
Well,
Belluda.
Anyway.
There you go.
Bella something.
Never gonna let me live that down.
Hello, Lugosi?
Yeah, no shit.
I'm going to go for a flurry of blows.
All right.
And I get to attack rapidly with fists, feet, elbows, knees, and other unarmed attacks. You gain the flurry of blows action. So I get to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Nice.
So would this be a first attack on my unarmed?
I know the flurry of blows is so rapid it ignores like damage reduction, like you get to like put the damage together, but I still think it counts as 2 actions and 2 attacks.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Jeez, I should know this by now. It's like Ryan's signature move. New year, brain emptied. So yeah, try the really. Try your first attack and then your second at -4, like just go bang bang and.
Okay, so my first one
because it should actually say if they're both considered prime. I'll look that up. You roll dice, I'll look crap up. The DM should really.
Well, there's the first one, which is attack of 19, which is a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'll go for the second one with the penalty, which is a critical miss. Which is fine, so I get 1 hit, 1 miss.
Okay, yeah, so I was right. You do apply your multiple attack penalty to strikes normally, but 2 hits only counts as 1 action, and you can combine your damage for damage reduction, so it is definitely worth it.
Okay, so the first one would be a hit then.
Yep.
With a 19.
Right, see if let's make blah, blah, blah. Let me make sure that you've got the right dude targeted. Okay, go ahead.
So there's damage to shambling undead heavy. I got a hit for 8.
Yep.
Okay,
8.
do I need another? And I need another one.
Well, your where's your other attack? I got.
Oh, the other attack was a miss.
Right. Okay. Now it's your turn. So you've done an athletics check and a single action. So you have actions left.
Can I hit? Let's hit him again.
You do, but you got to go down the line. So now you're looking at like that third dice in the line. It would be like -8, just to warn you. Not that we're using fumble cards, and
But that's all right. We'll do it anyway.
We actually went into the core book for once in our lives in the main game and went, look, critical fail, nothing really happens, and I was like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, that's all right. I'll go for it. So there's the third attack then, which would be.
Ow.
Yeah, that's a miss. So what, if I go for another one, what's the because
you're out of actions because you did 1 athletics as your first.
Yeah. Okay, so that's done.
So you're done.
Yeah.
However, it's your turn now, and it's time to make you fester. So I'm going to have it's your body. I'm going to have you roll a d6, and your body is going to suffer the festering damage for being in my aura.
Your body, your damage.
That's right. Your body, your temple. 4. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to bring that up to 28. And you got 6 hit points left, dude. 28 wounds. You are not doing well. But you're winning the fight. Sure you are. That's what you tell yourself. And you're out of actions. Which brings us... Yeah, coffee break as I go through all the undead as rapidly as I can. All right.
Is this where we hum the Jeopardy theme?
One guy is destroyed. Did I not destroy him? Did you not nuke a guy?
He was destroyed, but I don't know if destroyed for those creatures means off the board because it's one of the skeletons.
Yes, no, he's done. He's done. He's flipped over. He's good. Okay, so forget about that guy. So Nargrim's in the clear for the moment because the guy that would have gone at the guy that would have gone at him is dead, and that was the guy in the back. But there's still a guy next to you. You got to be careful because you actually nuked the guy in the back. So starting with the guy, the skeletal bloodied undead that is actually right next to our monk is going to continue to claw at our monk with 1 claw and a miss, and a -4 for our second claw and a hit. And it's actually going to just get its... Oh, do I have anything special I can do? I feel special. Oh, right. I was screaming with skull and blah, blah, blah. Full hit points, no reactions. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm actually going to try a -8. Oops. A negative... Not plus 28, sorry. -8 for another hit. Not that's probably going to do anything. Miss. And Mr. Bender takes 6 points and actually drops directly to 0 and gains the dying condition. So the monk goes down. He's so focused on the zombie, and then he succumbs a bit to the zombie's festering wounds, and the skeletal guy takes advantage from behind. And we'll get back to that in a minute. Skeletal undead number 4 starts going to town on, continues going to town on Nargrim with a miss, sir, and a hit in the second. And Nargrim takes 5 points.
Ow.
Then moving to the one that Cognal. You ignore me. You walk right by me. I'm standing right here. Don't ignore me. I take my head off and I throw it at you. Don't ignore me. Seriously, that's what he does. Does the screaming skull thing. Rips his head off and chucks it at you. You don't have any reaction, attack of opportunity or any reactions? It would be like the curling arrow. Those mark your reactions. Screaming skull. Removes the skull, throws it, making jaw attack range of 20 feet. If it attempts to demoralize a foe within 10 feet of target. Head bounces, rolls, even flies back, returns the skeleton at the start of its next turn. But that was no fun. I thought it was funny that they chased it down because they just wanted to claw you anyway. And the skeleton's blind until then. Okay, maybe they didn't chase them down. I missed that. Damn it. I have screwed up this fight so many times. Like, I even reset last episode and I got it right. And I came down to prep and I found another little detail that they stuck in the way they wrote. Oh, next page. Oh, this little paragraph over here. Blah, blah, blah. Why don't you just say, here's the fight. This is what happens. Here's the monster. No. I was saying how great these modules are set up, but I can't say I'm enjoying the way they've scattered some information in this particular adventure. Anyway. I am going to do absolutely nothing. Because if I threw my skull and then it came back the next round to me, and then I moved up. No, that wouldn't be any actions. No, never mind. I was going to say maybe I owe you a round, but no, I don't think so. Clawing. Have I struck at you, sir? No, I have not. I strike at thee. I claw at thee. How dare you offend me with a hit, sir? Cragnewell takes 5 points. But wait, there's more. With my finesse claws, because they're fabulous, I do a critical miss. Oh, I broke a nail. Critical miss. And he does nothing in the third. The shambling mound that has Corey continues to grab him, and I need to continue the grab because it does affect Corey's whatever stats. I just forget what it does. So with my opening action, automatically grab the target until the end of the monster's next turn. The creature is grabbed by whichever body part, blah, blah. Using grab extends the duration of the monster's grab until the end of the next turn for all creatures grabbed by it. A grab creature can use the escape action to get out of the grab, and the grab ends for a grab creature if the monster moves away from it. So, just burning an action, I maintain my grab. But that's combat. So now I'm trying to strike you. You'd think there'd be like something better. I have a hold of you. It leans in with its mouth, Corey, and attacks you with its jaws.
Talking about me, you mean?
Sorry.
Kraga?
Yes, Kraga. Terribly sorry. And it doesn't have it. It doesn't have it listed. That's interesting. It's the same as. Okay, so it does the same attack modifier, but much more damage. That's why I like grabbing people, because my mouth does more than my fist. Miss. Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. Round 6.
You shouldn't have bit my armor, you dumb zombie.
He tries to, but fails. Grogtot, you are up. Karam, you are next.
So, a ruling question. I don't think there's an issue with it, but I want to make sure. I was going to spend 2 actions for, I think it's moving. I don't remember what the action is called specifically. To move basically here between Krognol and Skeletal Undead 5.
Okay, so they don't get attacks of opportunity. And
correct.
You can move through friendlies for free. So don't think of it as a diagonal. Think of it as going up, moving down into Krognol, and then moving over. So
okay,
you know what I mean?
I just want to make sure. That will cost me two actions worth of movement, though.
Yep.
And I will be using one of my other actions to use my feat that I just acquired at 2nd level, Battle Medicine. Battle Medicine allows me to use the Treat Wounds option from the quote-unquote medicine skill, but it allows me to use it in combat as a single action to try and heal injury.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. Now, also, as I am a Shuriken alchemist, I can use crafting instead of medicine for any medicine effects. Now, I would have to increase my proficiency in medicine if I want other feats in the medicine tree, but I can use my crafting skill in place of my medicine skill. So
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to use...
Is that because you don't have a healer's kit with 10 doses? Is that why you're doing the swap out? Or are you just showing off?
No, it's because the stats higher.
Okay.
Because I use intelligence for crafting. It's what Shuriken does. It's their special thing that they can do.
Okay.
You could just use a healer's kit as like a healing item without using a skill check.
No, you need to you have a healer's kit and it only has 10 doses because people can't just go up and go, I heal you all day long.
Yeah.
You need the
Right,
kit.
right.
You need the supplies, right?
Well, and the skill also has like a cooldown effect. Like even when using battle medicine, I can't use battle medicine on the same person again for 24 hours.
Right. Okay.
But I can use treat injury later on outside of combat.
Okay. So who gets your love?
I'm going to try to attempt I'm going to attempt a healing check on Krognol. Because he is at 0 if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So we're going to try.
When I get to his turn, I'm actually going to have him start making saving throws, like death save. Oh, not death saves. The dying condition goes 1, 2, 3, 4, dead. So yeah.
So as the treat injury check, I am going to roll. The DC is 15. If I succeed, I heal some and remove the wounded condition. I'm not sure if he has that yet. But here we go. Oh, that is a critical success.
Awesome. So, unless you use magical healing, he goes above 0, and he gains wounded 1 despite the hit points you give him. But because you crit success, I will say, like you said, for fun, because it sounds right for the rule set, he does not get the wounded condition. You're so fast.
Sweet. So with the critical success, I do an additional 2d8 points of healing, so he'll be healed for 8d8.
Just you go over and you step on his toe, and like a rake, he just stands up. I'm good.
And that heals for 14.
Nice. There you go, man. 14 points.
Good heal.
On the board. Da, da,
Yep.
da, da. Yeah.
That'd put me back up to full, I think.
Not you. Not
Wait,
you.
Never mind. Close.
Cragno.
If it was me, I know, but it's like that'd put me almost up to full if it was. Holy cow.
So he's leaning in going,
That's a good
hey.
heal.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. It's just like all this. Yes, right. Our witch is back. Thank God. Corey's like, what the hell, man? Like he would step over me? I really thought I was made a mistake there.
No, not no.
Okay, Grogtot. You're done? 3
That
actions?
that is all of my actions.
All right, Karam. What do you want to do?
Well, I got this guy kind of like too flanked, so
Yep.
I want to use a device stratagem, try to figure out where I can hopefully slash him for the most damage.
Okay, now this is the first open flanking attack. Because you know what? I'm gonna have to scroll back because I'm pretty sure flanking still gives a +2 or something, which means I might owe Corey a little juice from previous. You know, those misses might have been hits, and zombie might be more dead. So give me one moment. Actually, sorry. Tell me what you want to do while you're rolling. I'll look stuff up.
I'm looking it up as well.
Okay, thank you.
So I want to go ahead and slash him, look for a vital organ using my device stratagem. So that'll cost me an action to use my intelligence modifier. And if I hit, I get a little bit of extra damage off of that as well.
Okay, I'm looking at Corey's last attack, and it's 11, and this thing has a 12 AC, which means Corey would have hit.
Yep.
So
I was about to say it's not that you get a bonus; it's that they take a penalty to AC because they get the flat-footed condition.
Oh, I've already given that to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so his flat-footed dropped him from something down to 12. It's still a clean miss. Okay, sorry, Corey. I tried, man. All right. So, meanwhile, jumping up past belt level. Oh, hey, I'm relevant. It's my turn. Stop interrupting. I'm so sorry, Karen. Our halfling uses his great big brain on his tiny little body to come up with a stratagem, which is
I'm going to slash him in the back, trying to go for the spine. And I rolled a 17.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to target him for you.
No worries.
There you go. This is the zombie. Yes, that is a hit, sir.
All right.
And
So
damage.
damage, I get a 3, but then I also make a strategic strike, so I roll another 1d6.
Okay.
Just throw that out there. 3. So I don't know if you've got to add that. I just rolled a generic 1d6 out there.
Yes. So, let it be known, a regular halfling with a regular short sword on a regular Tuesday would just go stab. But because of your pinky and the brain intelligence combined, that extra 3 points wipes out the 2 I had left, and the halfling scores his second kill. Talk about upstaging, you guys. And unfortunately, I'm dead. Well, I was already dead, but now I will remove myself from the crap.
I'm going to flinch a little bit. Hoping he doesn't explode on me.
No, they don't. They don't do that. What's going on here? Why isn't that coming off the board? Did I just, like, wipe out the wrong dudes? Huh. Oh, I see what's wrong. Alright, I get it. There we go. I was just, like, removing conditions instead of removing him. Halfling for the kill. Takes the... Now, the spinal cord looks like cups or coasters that are like 1.5 inches thick, stacked upon each other. But when split vertically, and the dude just opens up like a fucking avocado and is no more. The end. Karam goes and writes his memoirs. How I saved this town. Karam, anything else, sir?
I think I will start to move towards Nargren and help him out.
Victory dance?
So I will go ahead and try to help flank him for him.
Okay. Head over there. And that's it for you, sir?
Yes.
Speaking of Nargrim, he's firing up his next big blast of flame, and you come bouncing back over. Whoops. No, just kidding. Nargrim, what do you want to do?
Well, I've used one big spell already here, and we've got what?
Oh, you've used produce flame twice, by the way.
That's okay. It's a cantrip. I can use it as much as I want.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
I was trying to track that last thing. It's like, oh, he's using the spell.
No, that's a cantrip. My level 1 was Burning Hands. I haven't cast that yet, so I cast that there now.
That cantrip did a lot of fire damage, man.
It does. It does. It's
awesome.
good. And I'll use it right now. Little fireball, and we'll just move forward. Actually, I think I have to be within a certain amount of feet, so I'll move 5,
Okay.
10 feet here, and I'll throw it right here at Undead Skeleton 3.
Karam, the cat, it doesn't rear up on its hind legs and does Tai Chi like it's mimicking, like it's a little Asian woman, like giving him a spell. It just moves like a cat. But you can't help but notice that as it flicks in air and whacks a tail and shakes itself like it's cold and gives a little meowp to him asking for a spell, and the cat reacts cat-like, floating a little ball of flame in his palm, and he chucks it at... Which one, sorry? The one in front of you?
Number 3, Undead Skeleton 3.
So not 4, that's right in front of your nose?
Well, it was hard to... I forgot that little mark there. Yeah, we'll go back and do that.
Okay.
I forgot that the square there...
The map is... Yeah, the map is...
Map messed up, yep. Okay. I'll do it at number 4, the one right in front of my face. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, got it.
My mistake. And then we're going to
good.
cast Bruce Flame here. Then let me just get her to open up.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm super shocked it didn't hawk up a hairball for the fireball.
Well, that's fireball. I'm waiting for till he levels, right? This is produce flame. You just get a little twitch. A little cough from the cat. That's gonna be canon now. Thanks for that, Joe.
And I'll do it as I guess I can just touch the spell with this one. It doesn't have to be a ranged one, so.
That's fine.
Alright, we rolled 12 to hit.
And that is a miss.
Oh. Well.
It dodges you.
That's a shame.
So that is the effect for the extra damage. Does not a hit. You actually have to make attack rolls. So there's the balance in the system. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Nargrim?
I have my one last. I'll throw up shield on myself, and that's it.
Okay. Do you have like the shield sheet?
I have it here in front of me. Yeah.
Okay. Like when you click shield equipped though, but you don't actually have a shield. So you should physically buy a buckler for free. That's like a +1, and equip it to your character, and then like when you hit that shield, it'll actually magically give you the +1 because I don't think it's changing your AC. And
AC. I just did this here. Did that actually change it?
The other element of it too is the fact that he can use the raise a shield action to like use it to absorb blows.
Yeah, but he has to be trained in shield to do that. He's just using a spell. Does he need some kind
Well,
of?
the shield, the shield, it gives you that action where I can pretend to raise a fake shield if I cast it on myself.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
as
no,
a reaction.
It's not going up.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we have to like pseudo that in there. But anyway, for right now.
Yeah, we're good. I know it's there.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just take -1. You got to remind me when I'm attacking you, or well, like I said, we got to doctor this into your character. Okay, that's it for you.
Yep, we're good to go.
Crag, you are up. Cognul, you are next.
I'm going to smash skeletal undead number 5.
Skeleton coming towards you with a coffee and your name on it, Mr. Kraga. Smack. Right.
They misspelled it when after you order it's Kroga on the cup.
So Kraga, it's your turn. And
you know my rage.
Oh, you are so lucky there's no Shambly guys in front of you. We took care of Mr. Shambly,
Yeah,
so no festering.
I
festering
watched
with
Karam
you?
dispatch him
Yeah.
very efficiently.
Oh, by the way, Karam, you owe me a D6 damage because you start, it literally says characters that start their turn, so that's before you strike, so you do need to hurt yourself for D6. My apologies. Because you did start your turn 1 point. He is the...
Look at that.
Karam's the man. The indestructible halfling. This town may burn, you may die,
All right.
but Karam will remain. All right. It's like a
You
cockroach.
targeted?
Sorry, who you after? The skeleton?
Skeletal, yeah,
5,
undead
yep.
5.
You got him.
And I swing. And I hit with a 16.
Very nice.
Roll damage.
Bounce crack.
22.
22 points of damage.
So yeah, I just bring that hammer all the way up above my head. You see my huge green arms flex, and I just come smashing down. Actually, I'm not green, I'm like
Nice.
kind of pale.
This thing shatters bone top to bottom, but what's this? Oh yes, the necromantic energy holding it together is suddenly released on adjacent creatures. That's you.
Reflex save. Oh,
Take-
actually, also grog tot.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Thanks, bud.
I got a 17.
23.
What is the effect? Doesn't say.
Is it a simple?
Explosive death, blah, 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 with a basic reflex save. So that's 10 plus my level, right?
I think so. And I
Yeah.
unless it says otherwise in the DC or
Yeah,
in the
look-
actual thing.
Yeah, it'll like, it's my level, right? So, where am I? Yeah, it's like, you're fine, you're like 10. Okay.
Cool.
So you guys both save for half damage. So, now that doesn't make sense. If it's D6 per level, and this thing per 2 levels, minimum D6, how does this thing ever level? If it's just a creature with a number. Huh. Maybe there's like a beefier version somewhere. All right.
I was gonna say a feature on in the campaign or other campaigns, like higher levels.
And you that way you can like lift the ability and put it on another creature of a higher level if you wanted to as well.
Yeah. Not just these undead guys.
Right, so you both save. Here is a d6 in your face and half, so basically 5 and half, and you round down. So basically 2 points for both of you. So was it Kraga? I'll look after you. 34.
I took care of mine.
Okay, and Cognil's clear of that explosion because he's just out of the way. Not adjacent. Anything else, Kraga? Because he goes poof. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I won't.
Nope, I'm just gonna
Okay. Cognil.
pass it on.
Mr. Adamantine Bender. Mantium. Wolverine.
You'll get it eventually. It's okay. Keep taking your pills.
You're lucky I let you bend something in your last name. Are you related to the other dwarf? Even though you are an actual monk. Anyway.
Listen, we are all from the same dwarven clan.
There you go.
The implications of his name are actually really terrifying. He's either strong enough to bend adamantium on its own, or he's immune to heat.
I'd kill him just because that's annoying, but then again, he'd come back with like an even longer ass name for his new guy. Like, I'm Florian de Flurnisnugger. Pronounced Flurgus, spelt like this. So, at least that's spelt like adamantium. You know, he starts putting a different spelling in his next character. I'm going to pull my hair out. Anyway, speaking of combat. Speaking of combat.
This guy still got a hold of me, right?
No, he died.
Oh, that guy's died.
Yeah,
right,
yeah. Well, I died a long time ago. Check. My name's on my grave. I had a name.
All right.
I technically had a name. Oh, I should have been using crit cards on your asses. Oh.
that just changes everything. So what do we got here around me? We still got a guy left, right?
Yeah, I give you guys crit cards too. There is a bloodied skeletal undead just below you, off to the side, minding its own business. Oh no! It clawed you in the back and almost killed you. And then suddenly there's like this pink guy over you going, "It's all good, so," and put the needle through, and you're like gaining consciousness. He's like trying to thread a needle with his tongue sticking out sideways. Oh, there we go.
I'm literally shoving a tube of smelling salts up his nose.
That's right.
Just
so
all the way.
You're prone. You got to get up. There's an action because you're out flat.
Oh, can I cast from the ground?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, because if I don't have to get up.
No, you can just like as long as you kind of flat on your back, right?
Flat on my back, yeah. So I can, make a nice little ball and. Okay, so I want to cast the Divine Lance from the ground.
Okay, that's awesome. So he immediately wakes up and his reaction is aggression.
So,
was it Monica? You ever see that comic? It's got the
absolutely. We're just gonna pop our eyes open and go, "Oh, you."
As a side note, you do take a -2 penalty on attack rolls while prone.
Hey, there we go.
Listen, lawyer dude, go away.
That's awesome. We're trying to learn, Corey. Hang on.
Absolutely. That's okay.
Hang on. I'll make you prone. Oh, there. Now you have the prone condition. Fire away it. You don't even have to put a -2 by yourself. Fantasy Grounds and Joe will take care of it for you. And a miss.
Oh, it's a miss.
I just love how he wakes up and starts shooting off lasers. Oh, Jesus. Monica.
Fire in my laser.
Are you ready to get up now? How many actions was that?
No, I'm done. That's 3.
It's 3. Oh, is that why you didn't want to get up? Okay, well, I'm leaving you prone.
Well, is it 3? It says it's somatic and verbal.
So it's 2 then.
So it's 2. All right, I'll get up now.
Can you attack again just for a minute? I want to see if that bonus changes.
Oh, absolutely. So let's try with my clan dagger.
No, I mean like the actual attack you just did.
Oh yeah, sure.
And what does it say? +4. Okay, never mind. It's the same.
Oh, I like that one better. Can I have that one?
Yeah, sure. Give me your hero point. You can re-roll. You can use your hero point to re-roll.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
What?
1 second. I got this crazy something abilities. I just gotta find it.
Yeah. The when I'm out cold and only healed by a rare pink goblin ability, I'm allowed to what?
No, I thought I had some re-roll something.
Okay. Yes. Burn your hero point right now.
Nope.
Do it.
Nope.
Fine.
Do it.
No.
Do it. Well, you're awfully gung ho about that.
If you guys don't have hero points, you can't come back from the dead, and I get my TPK I've always dreamed of. Anyway.
That's right. We're not doing that. I am not dead yet. So no, I'm getting up.
Okay. 2 actions, and then you stand. That's not a bad idea. You attack first with penalty, and then get up. Just be safe. Okay. You stand, and now the guy in front of you politely waits. First he dodges like Neo, bends in half backwards. You hit nothing, and he politely waits till you stand, and then he claws you because I'm a gentleman skeleton.
All right.
Get a little top hat on.
I don't buy it.
Critical miss. Okay, he's just flailing around. Da-na-na-na. And our other skeleton was focused on Nargrim, and being of single mind, we're just going to stay focused on Nargrim.
No.
With a miss.
No.
Karam's like, no one will attack me. Sorry, Highlander. Something big's coming for you.
Critical
Yep.
miss.
Yeah.
Sucker.
Okay, and that's the end of the round, which brings us to round 7.
Dodge my fireball, will you?
Grog tot, not fireball.
So, because I'm paranoid and don't know if this is going to be a thing, I'm going to spend an action to just uncork one of my life elixirs and pour it on the skeleton that just blew up behind me. Just in case. I don't know if it's going to do anything.
No, but well, it's gonna rid you of that equipment, which is, you know what I mean? Like, that's actually, it's safe, and you're actually costing yourself resources, which is gutsy, but yeah, sure. Boom, boom, boom.
Because I saw that the potions
Now,
hurt.
do you have religion or occult?
I believe I have a cult as a skill. I'll look.
You might be able to use
I am trained in occultism.
Okay, so using a comparable skill ups the DC, like undead or religion. But something adjacent, like an occult ritual, put this thing together, even though it's dark, type of thing. I can up the DC to go outside the wheelhouse, right? So it's going to be much harder, but I might be able to save you a potion if you use a recall action of occult to tell you if this thing's, is it going to come back? Yeah.
Okay.
As much as I appreciate the player willing to be safe and burn resources, I don't want to hear flack from the Satellite Rose Lawyers later going, you just could have told him to make a recall action, he would have known, and then they would have had that healing potion.
I have another. But no, I'll roll the occult. 26.
Go back in time, Scooby-Doo, and 26. No, he's done.
Okay, cool.
You're starting to see the cohesion of the blood, and it's the blood that's been ritualized. So they took undead, animated it, and then a ritual infused it while they blah blah. It's starting to make sense. You're like reverse engineering this undead through occultism.
Okay.
Well, at least with 26, because that's an awesome roll. So today, this one undead. Next guy, who knows?
Fair.
But you're up a potion, but one action down. What do you want to do?
Is Kraga also injured? I believe he was.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He claims to be fine, but
then I'm going to turn to him, much like I did with Krongol, and I'm going to do a battle medicine on him as well.
Okay. Because Kraga has authentic battle damage.
Hey, watch those hands, little man.
So I succeed. I didn't crit, so I have the
Sorry, it just comes out of him so smoothly, right? You almost missed the joke.
So I'll be healing 2d8 points of damage.
Nice.
For 14 as well.
All right. I will set him back down to only 20 for 20. Okay, he looks much better.
I was already okay, but that feels good.
Well, I'm going to say, like, maybe he leans in and says, calm.
That's Kraga.
Watch those hands, and then you heal him for
like
20 points.
I finished patching up, and then I just kind of bend down and like kiss him on the bicep. I'm like, that's the seal of my work, and just
and as the lipstick burns, and it's like Grog Tot just like starts flashing a neon on your chest. Grog Tot's bitch. Okay.
And I have one more action. If I am I'm going to 5, 15, 20. I'm going to stride across the battlefield over to Nargrim, next to Nargrim. That way I'm set up to do some more of this next round, hopefully.
Yeah, no, that is very strategic thinking. Thank you, Grogtot. And that's you, sir, yes?
That's all of my actions.
Karam, you are up. Nargrim, get ready. You're on deck. Karam, what do you want to do?
It hasn't failed me so far, so I think I'm going to use Devise Stratagem again and try to hit him with my short sword.
He's like, what's the not Johnny Mnemonic, who's the little Nickelodeon guy with the big head, and he goes, come on, brain blast, and you see the Jimmy Neutron. He Jimmy Neutrons this shit. It is,
Oh,
nice.
Ooh, I got a 27 to hit.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Have you got the right guy targeted? 1 second. Because it's not saying anything. So let me just double check here. Karam would like to kill something. Here we go. Okay. Go ahead. Damage.
All right. Got a 2, and then I get my special damage as well.
Okay. Your special damage of
3.
Okay. As you see here, it took none from your 2 points because it partially resisted Karam. Why? Do you have religion? Do you have religion?
I do not have religion, no.
Yeah, these things seem to have, as I said before, resistances. Resistances against certain things, not just energies. You find your piercing short sword not as effective as it should be. However, the damage that you're doing with your brain, is that, like, give me the actual Cole's notes. Does it say an additional damage to your attack, or is it typed as a separate kind of damage that's added on?
When you strike carefully and with foresight, you deal a telling blow. When making a strike that adds your intelligence modifier onto your attack roll due to devising a stratagem, you deal an additional 1d6 precision damage.
Thank you. I am not immune to that. However,
But that being said, precision just adds to the existing damage. Usually it follows the same type. It's just a separately mentioned thing in case creatures are immune to precision.
I thought it was, yeah, I was gonna say, can I type this as its own thing? I guess not.
No, it is
All right.
technically piercing damage. It's just the extra dice are categorized as precision.
Yeah, because it's where it strikes, but yeah, okay,
Right.
I see what you're saying. So unfortunately, with my 5 piercing, 3 and 2, you actually do not do any damage to this thing. I am so sorry, sir. Karam's losing his edge. Get it? Edge? Sword?
I'm sorry, I missed the point of that.
Yeah, we'll just stop. We'll just stop right there.
I hate to
You
be
guys are slashing this up.
I hate to be blunt about it.
Oh, I love you guys so much right now. Nargrim, what do you got for us, buddy?
Let's move.
Finishing move.
All right. Well, we have everybody lined up around this one guy here that if I kill will blow up and hurt everybody.
So back.
But I don't care
up.
about that.
Put back up. Oh, jeez. It's a killing glint in his little goblin eye.
Ha 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 ha! That's mine. My
dear.
skeletons are better. I'm gonna get the produce flame and I'm gonna roll a spell attack and fire it right at this goblin's head.
You just see it like when he's like, this one's mine. Lucy's just like, ours.
What?
No, mine.
Number 4?
Yeah, the one that's between us here, number 4, I guess it is. Yeah.
Okay, have at it.
All right, let's see what happens with that. And oh yeah, there we go. 23 to hit.
Nice. It does hit. And
Boom.
then.
Roll damage.
And then.
Oh, and then.
That is a 3.
And it
3
resists.
damage.
It seems
resisted.
partially resistant to fire damage, sir.
Don't got much other than that right now, so the fire damage, so did it took nothing or it took
Well, when I was throwing your fire damage around, I was critting, so it was doing a lot.
Okay. That was a 3, but reduced it to
I also hit zombies, not these things, and the zombies were not. They went up like Roman candles. So, these
Gotcha.
things- that seems to be somewhat fire resistant.
So, well,
I may only have 4 hit points, and I'm squishy, but when I can resist cold, electricity, fire, piercing, slashing, and dwarves on Tuesday, then yeah, suck it.
okay. Well, I can only do the one thing right now, so I'll do that, and then I'm gonna back up a couple of feet here, 5, 10, and that's all that I can do because I have no more actions left.
Kraga, what do you want to do? Mr. Dwarf, you're on deck. Get ready.
I will. Skeletal Undead is number 3. I'm gonna move over there and swing. Bada swing.
I think diagonal movement is still a thing in this, so you gotta be careful.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
We discovered last time.
Yeah, so every other is like 2. But anyway, your big ass maul. Did you actually type that in there?
No, I think you did.
I shouldn't say a, it should say my big ass. All right,
I
20
and I think you did,
okay.
Jeff.
23, but you don't have anybody targeted. That's strange.
Yeah, no, I didn't ask you to target him. I thought
No,
you just.
you're moving up and hitting 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's targeted. You hit. Congratulations. And damage.
That is a 14, sir.
You smash him to squishy, bloody, fragmenting, exploding, haha, reflex both of you, paste, and destroy it. But not before. Not before.
I got a 19 for reflex.
And our dwarf needs a reflex as well because he's adjacent. Well, you're only going to take 1 point as you tippy-toe out of the way. Tippy-toes, tippy-toes. I don't see your tippy-toes.
Oh, I don't see the tippy toes.
I'm just saying.
Reflex is 20.
The movie Sing was good, but Sing 2 is even better. 20, you're good. So you guys only take each 1 point of damage. I will happily provide that for you because, you know.
Gee, thanks.
Just quicker on the draw. And Kraga, anything else, sir? We're rapidly running out of undead now, thank goodness.
No, I won't move again. No, that's it. I'm done.
Fast forward to later when you guys actually possibly win, and then the town catches up, and you guys are like digging up graves and smashing their ancestors just to be safe. You know, we're saving the town. You know, guys are like, oh my god, what have you done? You know. Anyway, that's
Drops
Kraga.
the shovel.
was coming for me, I swear.
Yeah.
Just drops the shovel. I know this looks bad, but listen.
Yeah, and that's why
For
we
the
need
record,
that's why we need a bard in the party, right? I know this looks bad.
the record scratch. I bet you're wondering how we got into this mess.
Yeah, we should shoot like a whole episode. Just let me edit it to that point, and then we back. Won't work for the
I'll
live
have to
show.
ask everyone to back up. There's been a we're having to quarantine off this section. There's a gas leak.
Hey, every orc carries caution tape. I'm just saying, it's a cultural thing. But our dwarf, it's his turn. There's still undead standing, sir. Our goblin is not faring too well. He seems to be running out of magic. He's gone from blowing stuff up to like backing up, going, get it off me.
Don't
All
worry.
right, and
We got
I am
this next
standing, correct?
Yes, you are now.
All right, can I target this guy that's like right here?
Hey, Cogno, I dare you to go throw that skeleton off the cliff.
The map is deceiving. If you move here,
Yeah.
to where Nargrim is, it's within your movement. Feel free to take a smack, because he's the only bad guy left on the grave for now.
Well, I don't know that I really want to get that close to him.
Oh, okay. What are you thinking of? Something else? Just throwing
Can
things?
I'm within 30 feet. Is that correct?
You're 25 feet away, yep.
Perfect. So we're going to target and throw a divine lance at him.
Yeah, if it's your go and your guy has like the little light bulb under him, like he's lit circularly, if you take your cursor and cover your character, it will draw a measurement right to the current target and show you distance.
Oops. All right, I'm moving. Anyway, yes. Okay.
So just
So we're
so you're good.
Okay, we're good. So we're going to make a nice roll. And I get a hit for 16.
Okay, and what are you throwing at me? The lance?
A divine lance.
Okay, this is your cantrip, right?
Yes.
Very cool cantrip. Okay, off you go.
Yes.
Damage.
Very, very cool.
Okay.
So now we're looking. So now we want the. Now we're straight for damage. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hit the blood. Hit the blood one. Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
And
Oh.
with the power of chest hair, does the Superman, and out comes.
Oh, the Iron Man chest blast.
Yeah. It's a joke for the other dwarf, the other podcast. You guys really should listen to that. Learn a few monk things.
Oh.
And anyway, yes, and everybody finally gets a kill. And Grogtalk healed somebody. Anyway, what?
Two peoples.
Two.
Oh,
Gave me
dumb
14 hit
monkey.
points.
So, the graveyard then falls eerily silent, and perhaps 2, 3, 4 dropping combat. Because, combat only open when if you look up there and the big floating, tracker board disappears from space, then oh, it's over. Oh, thank God. What do you guys want to do now? I know what Grogtot's probably going to do.
I'm gonna see if people need patching up because that's what I do.
Yep.
Well, guys, I think before this gets any worse, we should probably head back to Gauntlet and see what's causing all this. I mean, after we heal up and
wounded.
after we obviously patch ourselves up.
Okay, so give me some patching rolls.
Well,
And-
I also have battle medicine.
Okay.
I've got a broken nail.
I'm gonna kick you in the shins, and you're gonna have more than a broken nail.
We're not in
Such
combat
an angry
anymore,
monkey.
though.
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't.
no.
We don't have. To, luckily, we don't have to use actual battle medicine now. If we can just take like 10 minutes, we can patch people up.
Till you came along, Corey was our pseudo healer, and now he's gone clerical, and he's actually picked up that feat as well. So, if you guys do aid another, like take your biggest roller and have the other one aid another per person, then now I don't know if you, because you can only get your medicine check once per, like different doctors does not let you double down on medicine check and healing on a patient.
I mean, technically, since we're using it to treat injury and not like long-term treatment, I think we technically can.
You
We
cannot,
just can't.
because you're both using the same skill, and within the medicine skill, it says you cannot have the skill used on the same guy. So two different guys using the same skill, you can't double down with doctors. You can aid another, but you can't go, here's your 24 hours from Corey, and here's your 24 hours from Grogtot.
Well, no, not with battle medicine. No.
No, I just like even with regular medicine, because it's the same skill you're using on a guy, and it's kind of 101 to kind of go, well, technically, damn, it doesn't say that. Well, no, but like you're using medicine, and it says the recipient can only be healed by this skill this much time, 70 minutes, right? So bringing forth a new doctor does not change that time frame.
No.
However, feats can. Do you guys have any feats like Joe Gibson where you guys can dial down that 60 minutes to far less?
Not yet, but that's next on my
Okay.
plan.
Now, the higher you roll, the more damage you can heal in one shot. So this is why I was suggesting, since you can't double doctor, double down and have the guy with the biggest medicine be your lead, the guy with your second best medicine try to hit that 20 DC, aid another, and get that roll as high as possible so you get as many hit points back into each player as high as possible.
Yep.
Okay, but I would tell you that this now is going to start burning through your healer's kit like mad, Corey. Now, Grogtot, can you still use that switch-up skill you were talking about, or is it burning just reagents and you might be just as bad?
Well, that
I've got healer's tools as well if we need them. I don't have. I'm not trained, but I've got them.
Yeah, you're like our pack horse with the extra 10.
The whole reagents thing. I also have the two minor life elixirs, but like, you know, that can be used as well if we need to shore up some damage. But they only heal like a d6 plus 1. The medicine skill is a little more of an effective, like blunt healing instrument, so to speak.
Okay. So let's just start at the top of the initiative order. We'll get through this as quickly as possible. Top initiative is actually Grogtot. So Corey. Now Grogtot can hit himself, but the DC goes up. So you might want to be the lead on this. So did you want to spend our first healing kit, because you replenished this stuff recently, right?
Yeah.
So a new tick off the healer kit. Healer kit, Corey. Suspend me a tick and heal Grogtot with medicine check, please. And we'll have Joe on the page telling us the results, and we'll try to get through this as quickly as possible. 15.
If I'm so he's just doing the regular healing for this one.
I think you can aid another, but the DC might be even higher because, like I said, whenever you work on yourself, it goes up, right?
Well, I have to make a check to see if I can successfully aid him, and then he just gets a small bonus.
Yeah, I guess it won't be a dick saying you're technically healing yourself, so sure, go ahead.
Well, and then also, if we're going to do the higher DC, it has to be announced before we roll.
No, I'm not going to do the higher DC. 20.
Okay.
If you were the lead roller, then yeah, it would be a different, but that's fine.
The base DC is 15. 20 is the what you go to if you want the additional 2d4 before critically and stuff.
Yeah, I'm talking about aid another though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you give me an aid another to help him heal your butt. Please.
No, I do not aid.
Okay, so what does he get from 15 points? Anything?
He heals 2d8. Yeah, that's the minimum that's the minimum success for a medicine check.
Corey, roll me 2d8, please. he's doing that. Dun, 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 dun. 6 points to Grogtot, drops you to 4. Not too shabby. Grogtot, do you have anything you want to top that off with? Or are you happy with 4?
I'm happy with 4 for now. I'll wait until we're healing everyone and then decide where we're going to spread the minor life elixirs around.
Fair enough. Okay, next target, client is Karen. Who has the better medicine check? Because as a DM, I'm advising you that's better for your lead roll.
I have 8 because I can use my crafting.
I have a +6.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll say Grogtot is your lead.
-1.
Now, Grogtot, you did not answer my question. Are you burning with that craft thing?
No, that's nothing. I don't use those reagents for this. This is just using my skills and my medicine kit.
Okay, so you are burning through the medicine kit. You're just allowed to use a different skill.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay. All right. So it's a skill swap, but it's not a material swap.
No, it doesn't do anything fancy.
Okay, so you got healed, and I took it out of Corey's. So now we go for Karam. Let's take one out of yours, shall we say, because you're going to be our lead.
Okay.
So please roll.
Narg, what's your opinion? Do you think these skeletons are going to keep rising, or do you think we have time to kill?
You know what? Let me take a check. While they're doing this, can I go over and inspect to see if they're going to come back to life again?
Sure. Give me some religion checks or occult.
Religion or occult? I'll do occult.
Occult will be a higher DC because religion is their wheelhouse. Grogtot, 15. Can I have Cognul did not aid? Can I have 2d8 for Grogtot and continue, gentlemen?
13 to heal. 13 healing.
That's
23 on my occult roll there.
Oh yeah. No, they're done.
Hey, Kraga. Kraga.
Yeah, Narg.
Kraga. Kraga.
I can hear you.
Oh, they're dead.
He's not deaf anymore. That was a couple. He's dying. He's gonna treat you like you're deaf for like the rest of the campaign because he's just not convinced you were
I
ill.
got what he was doing.
Oh yeah. Well, the
I
audience
made
might
it
not.
look big and dumb,
Yeah.
but
Well, it's
I
kind
am
of for
kind
Joe,
of dumb.
Joe and Andrew's benefit. I don't think they've listened back to everything. Okay, next client is Nargrim himself, who. Okay.
I'm on death's door.
If you guys don't mind, because like I said, the newcomers were very helpful with damage dealing and healing. I'm just going to bounce back and forth between your guys' healing kits, and we'll hold Nargrims in reserve.
Okay.
Right.
I'll still go ahead and take the lead on the roll itself since I have the 8.
Yep. Go right ahead.
That is a 23.
Nice.
does anybody come
now,
from the town to see what's going on?
And with that, I get the +2 bonus, letting me get to 25, which is a critical success.
Yay! Which gives you
an additional 2d8.
And I just rolled a 23.
Yeah.
That's what he meant by like with that.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can learn to heal? Because this sucks.
18 healing for Nargrim.
That's exactly how much damage he had. Well done.
Yep.
Kraga.
Perfect.
Next
you
victim.
just see that broken nail. Thanks, guys.
You had 18 hit points damage, man. That's some nail.
I know. I was squished. I read it wrong. I thought I only had 2 damage. Nope, it was 18.
That is another critical success.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Halo taught with the healing.
16 healing.
Oh, he's getting arrogant. Here, dwarf, hold my beer. I got this. Critical success. But that still leaves you with 5 wounds. Cognul's turn.
Exact same wounds.
Can't do me anymore. I have to wait an hour in between.
Battle medicine is a separate trigger from regular usage of the treating injury thing.
Yeah, one's in rounds, one's healing. So you're right. Have a go.
Okay.
Just take the hit points, man.
Let's see if you aid. Oh, so close.
Help me, 17. Don't be afraid to call the numbers as soon as they pop.
Only 5.
Stop squirming. All right.
Well, didn't you get a critical success?
Not this time, no.
Oh,
I only rolled a 23.
Okay. So we've gone through everybody once. You've burned 5 doses, 3 from Joe's, 2 from Corey's, and we're back at the top to Grogtot, who has 4 hit point damage, Kraga, who has suffered 5 hit points, and Cognul, who suffered 16 points. So
Cognal, I'll go ahead and give my 2 minor life elixirs.
Okay.
Because we can't patch him up unless we wait the 70 minutes.
Those are D6 plus 1?
Yes.
Okay. You made them, you roll them.
I'm going to go and roll both at the same time.
Yep.
So that's another 8 hit points healed.
Oh, it's not bad.
That is me being tapped out on resources.
Okay. So all the healing that we can get done in 10, 20, 30, 40, like X amount of minutes, right?
I think we've taken 50 minutes to heal. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is Nargrim is talking to Kragna, and as you guys are healing, they're discussing whether these things are going to get back up. And in our goblin's expert opinion, maybe he's kind of clerical, they will not. We do have someone who's sort of taking a toe into the religious aspect and has been learning a lot about religion lately. So Cognul, would you give me a religion check just to back up that they're not going to get back up, we're fine?
17.
All right. Striding past everyone, flexing
Monkey.
muscles.
Where are you going?
He's going to do the check.
Oh.
Striding
I talked to him, just asking him.
striding past everyone to hover over each one, adding a little monocle. He stands up and pronounces them dead. And this field is clear. And behind him, the gaunt light ruins flare to life, and a pale blue
Everybody run, let's go.
blue light.
Why is it always sky beams?
A pale blue
And you just
light.
hear heavy footsteps as I run out of the graveyard and all the way up to Gauntlet.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
Seriously, you see that light, you run.
Yes.
Towards it?
I'm going to hold you to it because it's like the beam,
Yes,
this thing
that is
flares
what
up to light.
I've been dying to do this, and I'm going to do it.
That's fine. Run.
I've got
Did he
enough hit
just-
points.
Did he just... Oh, no.
Yeah.
I told you all before, we need to get to Gauntlet.
So the beam flares to life. You see this like beacon behind Corey's head because we're all looking at him and he's doing the check, right? And then all of a sudden it just like the orc doesn't even wait. He sees the light, turns, and he's gone. So he starts running down the hill. What do you guys do?
Shield. Back.
Saga, what up?
I'm going to start going after him.
Okay.
Monkey, let's go. Tabletop.
Then a beam shoots down, but a much narrower beam amongst you. And from this beam of light, suddenly, in an instant, a creature appears. So we have Kraga, who is now 3 actions, 3 movements, 75 feet down this hill. So
No, I ran up, towards the gate of the graveyard. North.
Oh, you were taking the long way around. I thought you said run towards town.
Gauntlet.
So
Gauntlet.
He said the gauntlet.
Oh, I thought you were running towards the town.
No, to Gauntlet.
Oh,
To
all right.
the ruins.
All right, so take your move. Run straight for the gate. 25 foot times 3.
I moved my guy way too far.
I didn't know where you are.
I don't see him either. Well, I see him, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I zoomed
10,
way out
20,
and I moved my
30,
guy almost
40, 50, 60, 75. Okay, so he's up there by the mausoleum, right? And Grog Tot goes chasing after him. So Grog Tot.
Mm-hmm.
Grog Tot goes chasing after him. And the beam flares. And then suddenly a creature appears. It is blue and black and something that must only come horrible from the Darklands, as this appears in your midst. Barbed claws protrude as front legs and 4 more legs, an abdomen, body, a flat, armored, spiked head, and a mouth that opens sideways with mandibles and a lower jaw, and its eyes seem to be one above and 2 either side of its open mouth. And in a angry, wet, and strange alien voice, it says something. You don't probably understand it unless you speak Undercommon. Does anyone speak Undercommon?
I don't know what I speak.
I don't believe so, but I'm checking.
I wish I did.
Nope.
I never chose my extra languages, so
It appeared.
now I do.
It appeared. Well, its actions.
Nah.
Your brain does the math as this thing appears, becomes aware that it's been moved here, and turns and locks onto the halfling and goes, Chaka! And we will see you all next time.
Cliffhanger.
That's
It's
okay.
funny 'cause
You ran away, you miss it.
It's funny. There is a cliff, so that
Yeah.
could track.
I reach in my
I'm not
pocket
going
for my
over
lifesavers.
So am I not in combat?
Oh, you're just 75 feet away. You want to be in combat? Come back.
I can come back.
You come running, you see the beam go, oh, you ran the wrong way. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are like, I run, what's it? Yeah, okay, but I'm going to hold you to that action. And we will see you all next time. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.